Okay, we should be good now.
Are we okay? Is everything all right now?
Yes. You know, I don't know what it is. Like there was a good string of time where Windows didn't change my audio devices before every stream. And now it's every week. And I just forgot to double check.
It's just doing its thing. You know, you know what it is. You know who's doing it. Copilot's doing it. The Copilot's doing it.
Maybe. I mean, if Copilot is everything Windows, like if Copilot is Windows at this point, then you're right. It thinks it's being smart and helping me out, and it's absolutely not.
So I recently saw a program. I think it was called like Winarrow or something like that. It was being advertised by on the Jay's 2 Cents YouTube channel. And it's a free program that you can make all kinds of tweaks to Windows, and you can completely remove Copilot that way. So maybe Winarrow tweaker.
Is that similar to what's it called? Is it like what's it called?
Like the PowerShell or whatever?
No, there's some program. I feel like it's like a name that like starts with a T or something like that, and you can like build a custom installer for like not just Windows but also like Linux distros and stuff like that, and you can like modify the installer to not force you to use an online Microsoft account.
Oh,
and you
interesting.
can create a local account.
Yeah, I think this will allow you to do that too.
The main reason I did that was because Drum, like when he first started using Windows 11, was annoyed that it puts the desktop in the OneDrive folder.
Yeah.
And Rufus, that's it. Rufus. That
Rufus.
is it. That's it. Yes, Rufus.
You can't not say it like Bill and Ted. You know what I mean?
I mean, I know what you're talking about, but I always think of FF7 Rufus, but whatever.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, you can like disable stuff like that. I wonder if there's a new version that could just get rid of Copilot. Probably not, because like it's probably like a load-bearing beam of Windows now.
Maybe, perhaps. I don't know. Like maybe. I don't know. I recommend the Winarrow though. Winarrow tweaker if you would like to try it.
But does that?
And there's a lot of. Does it what?
Does it require a fresh install, or is it something you can do?
No, it's just a program you install.
Okay.
And then you can turn off certain features using it.
Okay.
I think it's good. It's good.
Is the audio a little more balanced between us now that I reduced Coury some?
Perhaps your voice is doing that again. I don't like it. It must be your mixer. Like it's doing like. Does anybody hear it where Try's voice is kind of? It's almost like a loose microphone cable almost.
I mean, I swapped mics. I swapped mic cables.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it doing it?
I just want to make sure that someone else is hearing that, and not just I'm not going crazy here.
No,
is it noise canceling?
I mean, is it on? Yeah, is it on your headphones doing it?
I hear it in the headphones. Yeah.
Oh, apparently something is going on. A little clippy.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I just while we figure it out, just to kind of explain what's going on. So we are in the midst of a tornado warning here. So my entire family is in the basement right now, just in case. We live on top of on a pretty big hill, and Cincinnati has some peaks and valleys around it. I feel pretty safe here, but I think if you hear the sirens going off, we just get in the basement anyways.
I pulled the compressor back a bit to see if that does anything. I mean, I've had it turned up pretty high for a long time, and never heard a complaint until recently.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens.
Does this sound better? Does it sound?
It sounds good to me now.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll run with it unless there are extreme problems. Anyway, I was not a guest this year, but I went to Southeast Game Exchange this weekend. Mostly because our friends from the JRPG Pursuit podcast said they were going to be there, and they're like, "Oh, you live nearby? We should hang out." And I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it."
Yeah.
So we had a great time. Fun crew to hang with. Maybe the most fun crew to hang with. And I know Brandon and Dalla stopped by your house on their drive down.
Yeah, because they were coming from Chicago and driving down towards you. And I was like, "Oh, you guys going to be driving through Cincinnati? You should stop here." So they stopped here and had a cup of coffee.
You gave them some trading fodder.
Yeah,
but
I let them go through my give it away bin.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know if they maybe brought it today on the last day, but they forgot to bring it.
It's okay. I mean, they said maybe they'll keep it.
Yeah, well,
maybe they wanted to keep it.
I don't know. I think they wanted to flip some of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so when I was there, I ran into this one guy. I'm not going to say what my pickups are, because we did record an episode of the JRPG Pursuit before I left yesterday. And, a large portion of that is about what we bought at the convention. So I'm not going to spoil that. Watch the JRPG Pursuit on Wednesday, assuming the audio is salvageable. I mean, it was on location recording. Who knows how it's going to turn out. But it's going to be funny, because that would mean that both of us were on their show 2 weeks in a row. If people want to see Coury talk about ease, go over to the JRPG Pursuit podcast YouTube channel
now.
Right. Well, maybe after the stream.
yeah, after the stream.
Or tomorrow morning. But yes, you should listen to that. Did
you listen to it?
I did. It's an entertaining listen.
I feel like I'm like talking at them. Almost the entire time.
No. You did some. I mean, they did bring you in as like, a long running series fanatic, right? So
yeah.
I think you did good. But anyway, I said I interrupted my story to say that I'm not talking about what I picked up at the con, but I did kind of accidentally grab two tiny things today that I'll show, just because I thought was surprising. I found this at a thrift store. I met I ran into this guy at the con who I had not supposedly, I remember now. I'd met him before, actually, when Video Game World had a location in Mooresville, which is like just a little north of where the original Video Game World location was. And I was like, I don't think I ever went to that store. He's like, "Yeah, I met you there." And he jogged my memory, and I remembered because I was meeting Matt Lisi there, because he was giving me like the prototype component cables, I think, at the time, for GameCube. And we met like halfway, and then I ran into this guy, and he was talking to me about like a PVM he had in a box in his garage, like new in the box in his garage or something. I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I remember." Anyway, he was shooting photos on a real film camera at the con. And we got to talking about film photography, and that's something I've toyed around with, getting back into over the years.
I'm not gonna have you stop.
Yeah,
but your microphone is doing it.
Okay,
but we're gonna power through it.
I'll finish my story, and then I'll maybe tinker with the mixer. But anyway, he said that the Habitat Restore in Mooresville has a photo enlarger, like,
Oh,
old
yeah.
school photo enlarger. And I was like, oh, it'd been there for like a year, he said, or maybe 2 years. And it was, a good deal. And I was like, I could be inclined to go scope that out.
Yeah.
And so I went, didn't see it, but I did see they had like a little corner with like some video games, and they had like some really clean like PC games. And I grabbed Jazz Jackrabbit 2, and more importantly, The Curse of Monkey Island for $3.
Oh, is that the one that's only like that was like
it's only on PC.
Gotta be. Oh, okay.
It's only on PC, and I think it took a long time, but I'm pretty sure it finally got a GOG release. So I'm like, I'm not actually going to play this CD, but this like Curse of Monkey Island has been like the one PC game I've wanted to find physically for a long time, just because like there's no console version of it. So
I see.
Anyway, so that's all the pickups I'll talk
cool.
about here. But that's why I didn't start Donkey Kong Bonanza on launch day, because I was down there.
Here.
And so it was.
And you were thinking, maybe I'll stream it. And you were asking me today, do I think that it would be a good game to stream? And I think so. And I told you not to boot it up because it goes right into the game.
That's awesome. I'm excited to see how it does that. Let me see if I can make an adjustment on the mixer. I have no idea what's going on. Like, it just, there is one.
Maybe the mixer.
Well, there's one port on the mixer I've been suspicious of for a few years, and I've avoided it. And maybe this input is going too. So I might
have to swap it with the one I gave you.
Yeah, I might have to. We'll see. But I'm going to swap that, and hopefully it'll be fine.
Sounds good. In the meantime, does anybody want me to grab Nellie? She's right behind me. Because since we're all down in the basement, all the animals are down here too. Well, except for our goldfish that lives in almost like a kind of a filthy tank. All right, hang on. Nellie. Going. Nellie. Well, she like jumped away.
All right.
I'm not gonna. There she is.
There's that bean.
There's that bean. I'm thinking about those beans. Thinking about that bean.
Anyway, I hope everyone can hear me. Let me know if it happens again or not, because I might have to start using that input on the mixer now.
All right.
Anyway, how about we switch over to Donkey Kong here?
Yeah, do it. So I've not finished it. I played it a decent amount.
Yeah.
It's very easy just to get carried away in this game. I think it's excellent. I really like it.
I mean,
it's very it kind of drops you in and lets you search around for stuff.
Okay.
And it's very like Breath of the Wild-esque in that there's ways to solve certain puzzles, but yeah, if you feel so inclined, a lot of times you can just go around it if you want to.
Yeah. Oh, motion control. Are motion controls good? Whatever they are.
It's just for like aiming your throw. It has like some like gyro stuff. I mean, that's all I've run into. It's just some basic gyro when you're.
Oh no, I've been spoiled that you can switch your bonanzas. I didn't even know a bonanza was a noun. I thought it was just the title of the game. I know it was something in the game. Okay.
You know what? I didn't even see that in there.
By the way, someone I saw earlier ask if HDR was on. I assume they were saying that because the Switch dashboard is dark, which it just kind of is on HDR. So HDR is on. You know, I don't know how bright some scenes in this game, so it's possible some stuff will be blown out. But I have my HDR calibrated to where it's like generally not too bad for the conversion to SDR on the capture card. Mario Kart can be super bright, but it's like it's mostly good. So I'm assuming this will be similar or maybe darker than Mario Kart. So we will see.
I just stopped using it until hopefully they fix it.
I mean, I think it's fine. I like on the TV. I mean,
I still feel like it's fine on the TV, but I was like trying to capture.
Well, you're you use the Atmos so much, so yeah.
Well, no. I mean, I just felt like it looks better in general, like even in OBS.
Oh well, I mean, well, of course it's going to look better in OBS, but like I think Mario Kart and Cyberpunk look really good in HDR.
Yeah, because I mean they have like properly implemented HDR.
Yeah, well, a lot of people say Mario Kart's
patch came out.
A lot of people say Mario Kart's HDR isn't proper, but I think it's plenty good enough. It's got the sky is bright. You know, that's HDR. So far, I am not impressed with the HDR here, but it's it's in a cave. So we'll I want to see how it does. If I don't like the HDR, I'll turn it off.
Okay. Before the stream started, there was a $5 super chat from Enchilada. Thank you. Saying, "Oh banana, oh banana, have fun going bananas. It's a fun game, and indeed it is." Now that I played it quite a bit, I'm looking forward to seeing how this intro plays out again. What I did though is it puts jump on A, and that annoyed me. So there's a and B switch.
Oh.
Because the way it works out is so.
I saw that in the options, but I thought it was implying that jump was A or B.
No. So the way it is now, and I understand why they do it. So like X is like a attack upwards, Y attacks forward, and B attacks downwards. So you like dig with B, but it just switches.
Oh, I see. I thought it was saying here B/A do both of these things, but it's saying B does this, A does this. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I switched it because I can't handle jump being on A.
I mean, I can handle it if there's literally no choice, but I strongly dislike it.
Yes.
Yeah. There we go. There we go. There's your jumping. Okay. Oh, okay. So like it's like ground pounding. Like I mean that feels like a proper function for A.
So I'm really excited to see how you feel about the gameplay because I think that it's in a lot of ways it's kind of similar to Donkey Kong Country and in the way that you like.
Really? I wouldn't have. I was not. I mean, maybe I shouldn't be told this because this is something I haven't been intending to compare to Donkey Kong Country, right? Like because
I think you might. It feels like they were using it. I mean, the main thing I think about is if you press ZL, they'll do a roll.
Okay.
And you can roll off a cliff and jump from it. So it's not like.
Oh, okay.
You can roll off a cliff and do, like a jump.
Well, I mean, there's never really been a 3D version of Donkey Kong Country gameplay. I mean, because Donkey Kong 64 is not that. It's not meant to be.
Right.
Like it's just its own thing. It's more like Banjo-Kazooie, and that's okay.
Yeah. Well, but I like with the roll. So you can roll off a cliff, you can jump, and you can roll again if you want to. So you, in some ways, you can kind of do like a triple jump. So if you roll off that, you'll see that you can kind of jump. You all right? I know. You gotta press it down with your feet. No, you don't have to hold the thing.
I like that these generic chimps are like off, like the NPC version of Diddy.
Yeah. But I mean, I was not expecting the amount of DKC characters that show up as well.
Oh, interesting.
The music's good, but it's very unobtrusive. You don't really hear it a lot of times. It's very like background.
Is it like
background?
Like atmospheric?
More, yeah. I mean, it's not bad. It's just it's definitely more atmospheric.
Am I picking up like nuclear radiation coins? Oh, we got some Breath of the Wild here too. Got some wall climbing.
Oh, you can climb on almost everything except for specific surfaces that are too slippery, and he'll slide down it. Yeah, you can.
Can I like
you can basically climb up anything.
Can I pick up these barrels?
With Z, I don't think with the barrels you can. Well, I think you can if you hold down ZR, and you'll also grab things out of the ground.
Oh well, okay. Well, he just like kind of knocked the barrel.
Yeah, but if you hold down ZR, so check this out. So if you pick up, once you pick up something, you're holding it. Jump up in the air and press ZL, and you can like ride on it.
Oh, that's way easier than riding your shield in Zelda.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's funny that they brought back the banana, but it's like I don't think it's supposed to be him saying it.
Right. Yeah, I don't think it's him because he doesn't speak.
Yeah.
Pauline's the only character that speaks in English.
Yeah. So you were telling me like I had no expectation of like Pauline like saying anything more than your typical like Nintendo grunts and like not really dialogue phrases but
yeah, she talks like constantly. She points out stuff, and she just when you sleep at your hideout place, she'll like talk to you. Like
you said, she might be like the most voiced Nintendo character ever.
I feel like she might be, yeah.
Well, I mean,
definitely in a platformer.
Is it maybe a little bit like the flowers in Mario Wonder?
I think she talks more than they do. Like,
but I mean, there's a lot of varied dialogue with those, is what I mean.
Yeah.
Like spoken dialogue. So why? Well, these coins don't have like that radiation symbol on them. When I pick them up in my upper right corner, it's like radiation.
Yeah. So you'll see that you can't. I've seen a lot of like some people complain about the camera, and like when you get into tight spaces like this,
yeah,
you kind of can't see your character at times, but it doesn't hinder anything. You just start jamming on the buttons, and it'll like. Climb upwards,
So I guess there's supposedly another golden banana somewhere.
So if you press the R button, he'll hit the ground, and it kind of gives you like a sonar, and you can see where things are. And you can also do that around like the gold blobs, and it'll just like collect them if he's close by.
I mean, how do I know if something's nearby from the reaction?
You'll see.
It's going off.
No, it's not. I mean, it's not showing you anything here. Like you just need to. I mean, you can talk to him, and when he has like a thing like that, it'll point you in the direction.
Oh, I see. Smells like more treasure down below.
There you go. So now you can just dig straight down here. Sonic Adventure camera's really spoiled me. No, I think Sonic Adventure 2 has maybe the worst camera that I've ever dealt with.
It prepared you for anything.
Yes.
Ooh, ancient cave.
Yeah. Oh, this game is such a weird, funny game. Yeah, it's. it takes a lot of joy in its nonsense, I think, where it just kind of like lets you do stuff. It's like, I don't know, like in a weird way, I found, like, I was thinking that it feels like the polar opposite of why can't Metroid crawl in video game form, where it just kind of like lets you do whatever most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Where, like I said earlier, like if you can't get to something, I mean, if you don't want to solve a puzzle, sometimes you can just find your own way to it.
But like Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, from the very outset of when this was revealed, I kind of was like, oh, okay, so that like brought up these things. Interesting. But like, yeah, from the very outset, I was like, oh, this is, you know, when it was shown at the end of the Switch 2 reveal, I was like, oh, this is like the platformer version of Breath of the Wild, kind of, or Breath of the Wild and especially Tears of the Kingdom, where it's like, we are going to let you do like very dangerous things that are honestly a horrible idea because it's not something anyone would.
You see the banana there. So hit the sonar and you can see the banana in there.
Oh, okay.
Well, you would see it. Yeah.
But like, you know, the things they tried to achieve with, like, no one has the guts to like try to recreate that other than Nintendo, right? And this to me looks like trying to do similar things to, you know, all the physics and freeform puzzle solving at Tears of the Kingdom, the climb through the ceiling thing you can do in Tears of the Kingdom that's so ridiculous. Yeah. Like it's unreal they had the guts to, you know, as you said in the year-end video that year, like they give you the tools to break the game and they're like, you know, well, yeah, why don't you try it?
Yeah.
And you kind of can't. Like
you kind of can't.
It's incredible. Like you can really do whatever you want, and the game is fine.
Try punching one of the NPCs.
I mean, he doesn't seem too mad about it. He's just like kind of waving at me, like
he's giving a high five.
Oh. Can I like crawl under that? Or I can just like climb over here and just get rid of this wall and go over here.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. I've heard that a lot of the people that worked on it is kind of a young team, but they were like guided by some veterans, which I think is kind of neat. Like they're just kind of, you know, preparing them for the future.
Yeah. I mean, I saw just like a few quotes from an interview. Oh yeah, I like that faster camera better. I saw a few quotes that was like, oh, you know, like the game director brought in a lot of open world game design experience. I assume from like another company, but like it wasn't clear. It wasn't clarified like what did he work on before then. Like does anyone know?
I mean, I could probably look up the
Moby games.
The Moby games, yeah. But yeah, when a lot of like little gold things go out, you just hit the R button, he'll slap the ground, and they'll pull them in.
Oh, okay, but I have to break them first.
Yeah, well, those are, yeah, you got to break those. But when they're like the little blobs, and you'll get these.
Oh, even if they're embedded in the ground.
Yeah.
I see. Does L do anything? It's not doing anything right now. Like a hauling function.
Yeah. Kind of shows you where to go next, or guides you towards your objective.
What's this feller got to say? Like
they all look like Diddy.
Yeah, they all look like Diddy, but they kind of look like mean versions of Diddy. But we seem to be on the same team.
Yeah. But you'll see the 672 point whatever in the
yeah.
So that's like how much like gold and stuff. That's essentially like you'll use that. It's like coins in Mario.
Uh-huh.
And every time you die, you lose like 500.
Oh.
But it's not that big of a deal. I think at my point in the game, I have something like 19,000.
Well, I mean, do you spend them on anything other than like revival?
Yes.
Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Lots of stuff.
Hopefully, all this crushing chaos does not look too horrible on the stream.
Looks good from here.
Oh no, my miner hat. Ingot Isle.
So it looks like the senior director was Kenta Motokura, who worked on a ton of stuff, going back to Mario 3D World. Or no, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff here. Mario Galaxy, Pikmin 2, Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, Captain Toad.
But yeah,
Stadium.
Someone said comes with open world game experience. I was under the impression they might have been from a different company. I thought it was the director, but I don't know. So is Ingot Isle at the core of the Earth, or is that whole orb the bad guys thing?
No, I don't recall. I don't recall.
I mean, Coury, the story is extraordinarily important here. I need to know what's going on.
So each level is like a layer of the Earth or of the planet going towards the center.
Oh, it's like Etrian Odyssey.
Yeah, well, what I was thinking of is kind of like the the American Godzilla movies where they have the center of the Earth stuff, and there's sunlight down there and all this other stuff.
Is that like the '85 movie or
no, like the stuff that's going on now, like the legendary.
Oh, yeah. I the last one I saw was King of the Monsters.
Oh, okay. Well, that has that. That's when they kind of introduced that idea of the inside of the Earth. I can't think of what it's called.
Oh no, I lost my pants. I just realized.
You lost your britches.
I lost my britches. I love that. The one thing I saw from the direct was a screenshot that had your britches selection.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what my mom and grandma. I mean, my mom doesn't always call pants britches, but my grandma always called pants britches. And I like the idea that Donkey Kong does too.
Yeah.
He looks like a britches man, you know?
Yes.
Now, is it bad if I don't save all these monkeys?
I don't think it matters. I don't think you can save them.
So the viewpoint here is kind of showing me these little, it almost feels like I'm getting an unintentional clipped view here. Yeah,
that's just how it looks when it goes inside, because it makes everything outside dark. I don't know. It's I think it's a unique way of showing it, and probably keeps it from getting overloaded with too much stuff going on.
Terrain strength 1.
Yeah. And you get skill points when you collect every 5 bananas. You get a skill point, and you can upgrade abilities and stuff like that. Every 5 bananas.
So far, I do feel that the HDR is not worth it. But I'm going to keep playing for a while with it on. But I'll turn it off if like I get to something that's like clearly should be bright, and it's like still not that bright.
Yeah. Did I say that there was $5 for Mega X6?
I don't think so.
Ago? I was waiting for 6 minutes.
Did you lose your britches? Did you lose your britches, Mega X6? Because Donkey Kong did.
There's one really funny thing that somebody said, and I think that you've already missed it, where it says, I must have stolen something, and it says, DK, you can't just snack on another monkey's banana.
You're looking down
DK,
at your phone,
can't just,
which gives me the idea you took a photo of it.
Yes. He says, DK, you can't just snack on another monkey's banana like that. I mean, that's that could be construed as being a bit naughty.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, the only thing regarding bananas I'm seeing going on around here is bananas. Bonanza bananas. This is terrible. So what's the difference between the coins and the gold?
The coins can be used for, you can trade them in and get more bananas. There's a ton of bananas in this game. I have no idea how many there is going to be in total, because they come at you fast and furious. There's a lot of bananas. So do you run into anybody you knew at the convention?
Not a lot of people that I knew before, but you know, there were a few people surprised to see me.
Yeah.
I never crossed paths with Clint, unfortunately. But there were a few people I saw last
did they have
year.
Tables?
Huh?
Did they have table? You had a table last year though, right?
I did. Yeah. I don't think Clint had a table.
Oh.
I think I heard someone say something about getting a picture with him, so I'm pretty sure he was there. But yeah, I did not bump into him, unfortunately. But yeah, saw several people I saw last year, and but you know, I don't think people were looking for me because they didn't know I was going to be there.
Right. But yeah, but people are like, oh, I didn't know you were.
I mean, I did with the JRPG Pursuit crew. I did their panel, which was on JRPG remasters and remakes. Which was I thought a very good topic.
And was that recorded? You record that too?
Yes, it was recorded. Hopefully, we'll find out if it was recorded well.
Yeah, I'm curious. Like, what were some of the ones you brought up?
You know, we talked a bit about, you know, like HD 2D and stuff like that. But you know, we were like talking about some of the beginning, like, you know, how many, you know, Ys was remade early on so many times, and Lunar, you know, some of the beginnings of that. And then, you know, nowadays you've got, you know, I you know, we talked about quality of life features, and I said that, you know, my favorite ones are probably like auto mapping, like in Phantasy Star Sega Ages on Switch.
Yeah.
And Etrian Odyssey HD. And my other favorite quality of life feature that I've found, which is really new, is in Donkey Kong or Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong Quest 3 HD 2D remake. No, Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake. Flying dirt pile. Okay. Anyway, I really loved how it has, instead of like a fully automated journal, like there are a lot of like kind of ways you can set up Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D to kind of assist you. Yeah. But I think it's best to turn most of that off. Like I turned it on a few times, like just to get like a nudge in the right direction when I felt like I'd exhausted my options, and then was like, oh yeah, and then I turned it off. But it has like this kind of manual journal feature, very similar to what you might have done back in the day when you talked to NPCs who had like information that, NPCs in those NES Dragon Quest games are chock full of like really relevant information that you should follow up on. And,
did you play that this year?
I played most of it last year, but I had to finish.
It was not in the. It was not in the.
I had to finish it this year. Yeah, I had hoped to include it last year, but it'll be in this year's. Anyway, if you hold the start button in Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D, you take a screenshot, and you it also records the last dialogue. Whatever the last NPC you talk to, it has all their dialogue. So if they said something interesting, or maybe you took a screenshot because it's like, oh, I want to go back to this door when I get, the next key or something like that, then, you can reference that when you're like, oh, I don't know what to do. Where do I go? You can look at your list of notes. It's essentially like writing down hand notes, but an in-game feature. And I just thought, oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I definitely need to play it. I just, I played a lot of games this year. I will admit that I played a lot of games.
But we also talked about, how much we like kind of that like Trials of Mana tier of remake, and it would be great if more games like, they can't all be Final Fantasy VII remake level, they can't be.
Yeah. Mr. Dots, I finished it last year. I hadn't updated my backloggery in 3 years, so some of the things that might have said that I finished it this year, it's not correct. I finished that last October. And I thought I had it marked as B on there, and then it was not the case.
It's interesting seeing, like, you can kind of see how the terrain deforms, like how this thorn structure is constructed. Like, it looks a little weird, but it's interesting how they did it.
Yeah, I don't think that they could do it any other.
Yeah, it's just like kind of like the geometry like kind of changes on the fly.
Right. And what's interesting is that it tells you what materials, like each thing you pick up is, like there's rock and mud and all this other stuff. And of course, there's certain things that can't destroy it.
I'm having a hard time understanding you. I'm not sure if it's just because the sound of the game is too loud, or if it got low for some reason.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You sound fine now.
Everything's made out of different materials.
Okay.
And certain materials will only work on other things. I mean, to destroy other things.
Mm. This weird hard metal. Weird hard metal. Yep, sure is. Maybe I can go underneath it. Or not.
No, it was showing you where you need to go. Just follow it. There's that thing with the tape on it over there.
Yeah, it's hard to pay attention to the cues it's trying to give me.
Yeah. Talk to that person there.
Or what this thing is. And that other thing.
But I wanted to start this on day one, and unfortunately I've been playing Ys 5. I've never finished Ys 5, and I think I'm like 3/4 of the way through. Now I'm playing the fan translation, and I will go back to that after I finish this. That sounded like a Zelda sound.
Kinda.
What an odd rock. Just the sound it makes. Like the rock hitting against each other. You know, my son came in when I was first playing this, and he was instantly mesmerized. He's like, "Oh, this looks like the most satisfying game."
Satisfying is like the popular kid word these days, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. And if you ever feel like the compulsion to like destroy everything, it respawns when you leave the area, so it's not like it's gonna.
It's
not like it matters.
Well, I mean, much like Tears of the Kingdom, you know, you go too far away and.
Right. But I mean, I'm talking like the lair, I guess, or if you spend the night at a thing. You can sleep at a.
No, Donkey Kong recovers at ends. Is Donkey Kong an RPG now?
I mean, it has some RPG aspects to it, I guess.
Well, look at Donkey Kong making some happy music.
Yep. So I guess the real question is how does he go from just being this real cool, chill guy to like kidnapping Pauline at some point? I don't know.
Yeah.
Or we're just being asked to just not think about that, which is fine. The idea that these games have a coherent timeline
is
to
ridiculous.
them, ridiculous. And if people can't get over that, then I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? I just think that no, this is not a young cranky. It's just, you know, Pauline is in this as a kid, and she was at least a teenager when she got kidnapped in the original Donkey Kong. But like, it doesn't matter. It does not matter.
Yeah, I mean,
I think like one of the worst things that Nintendo could have done is by creating this Zelda timeline, because then it creates this expectation that all of these things have a timeline too, and who cares?
Yeah. I mean, when there were like 5 Zelda games, I remember trying to make my own timeline, and there's just it was ridiculous even then to try to make sense of it.
Right. But now it's so complex.
Yeah. It's a lost cause. Give up on it. They're just their own vignettes, self-contained vignettes that they just are what they are.
We don't need to have like detailed timeline lore in every like game series.
Just Kirby.
Well, but it's in that, but it's not like that seems like a very like intentional thing that they're doing.
Yeah.
That, right?
Yeah.
Like they had an idea with it.
And the thing is, like, the Kirby timeline doesn't really matter either. Like, the timeline doesn't matter, but there is lore. Like, I don't know if anyone has tried to make a Kirby timeline. I mean, that's probably a silly question. They almost certainly have tried to, but I don't like that. That seems pointless.
Well, it only really started with Return to Dreamland, right? Is that where they really started kind of going for that?
Yeah, but there was always like kind of these like dark undertones in, you know, most earlier Kirby games that, you know, kind of can make you think, but they definitely leaned into it harder starting with Return to Dreamland, for sure.
Yeah, because they said, all right, so let's do something with this, and it seems like they had kind of planned it out to an extent. How they wanted to go, at least. Before I read this donation from Jersey 117, I saw that Bubbity Matt says, "Am I going to Torg next year?" I mean, I go. I've never been invited as a guest. It's very interesting that.
What?
I mean, I'm surprised that they have not asked. You know, at the very least, for me to be a guest, since I just go anyways. I don't. I guess they just don't watch what we do, so which is fine. But I'll probably go at least like one day, just because it's 2 hours away. Anyways, Jersey 117 with $9.99. Thank you very much. Saying everything has to be a connected universe now for an IP. And yeah, it seems to be that way. And if there's just, it's cool. In some cases, like I really love the Remedy stuff that's happening, but they only really started leaning into it with like the last two games. And it's like an idea that they had for a long time, but they only really started explicitly connecting things recently, which is cool. I think I really like that.
Yeah, I mean, in a lot of ways, like the older I get, like the less I care about sometimes these like things where they're just like making it up as they go.
Right.
Because it's like I don't know, it's interesting if there's like a plan from the beginning, but sometimes it's like if they're, you know, like all the Marvel movies and stuff, you know, they're just making it up as they go. But like
well, they definitely had a plan for a long time.
Yeah, but now it's like the plan is like in turmoil.
Yeah, and well, they're trying to course correct.
I mean, I should say I enjoy that stuff, like the interconnect. Like when it's done well, it's extraordinarily satisfying, right?
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I feel like the Star Wars sequels, and they're just like such obvious lack of a plan, just like maybe soured me a bit on some of that. Like, it's like, why am I getting excited about the next thing if they don't even know what it's going to be? Like they don't even know what it's leading towards, right?
Yeah. I totally agree. And I think having to like watch a bunch of shows also, it starts to feel like homework versus just, you know, being enjoyable. Like, all right, so now I got to keep up with this stuff. Like whether or not I'm interested in it, because you never know how required it will be.
Ow.
And you know, I saw the new Superman movie last week. Took my kids to see it, And, you know, like that's the start of a new continuity. But what I liked about it is that there's like no real setup. It's just like it just kind of throws you in and it asks you to like accept, you know, like these superheroes. Starts around as like, you know, like metahumans have been around for 300.
Right, I heard that. Like it's set up like Superman has joined a world that already knows what superheroes are.
Yes,
and
it's just that he's a lot more powerful,
right,
than they are.
And so it's like it's. I heard that it's like kind of more like a comic book than like other comic book movies in the sense of like, you know, it's like if like back in the day you just like grabbed a random comic book and here are all these characters. Like you didn't go like start reading a comic series from the beginning. You just bought what was currently out, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And so like here's already these like established characters and you're like just brought into it through like the lens of Superman.
Right. Yeah.
That's how I heard it described, which sounds interesting.
Yeah, well, it's nice not having to worry about anything like that. And I think that's going to be like their goal with this, and I think that's smart. Where it's no longer required viewing to see everything.
Right.
Because, you know, like
that's what becomes exhausting.
Well, yeah, and I mean that's the reason like the Marvel stuff they have to they do so many like rewrites and everything like that. Like they're filming that new Avengers movie. And they don't have like the third act even like written. And it's like it's
well,
silly,
they had to even end up changing like who the villain of the whole phase is.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's just I don't know, like there's too much stuff going on and too much stuff to keep track of. You know, like Star Wars stuff. Like I watched Andor, but I did not watch like Ahsoka or what was that one prequel thing that takes place before everything.
Oh, I don't know.
Remember what it's called. I just stopped caring. I just stopped caring. It's hard to keep up with.
I've only watched Obi-Wan and Andor.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see myself like, I don't know, checking out Mandalorian or something sometime.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like what I liked about Mandalorian, especially that first season, is that everything is kind of like its own thing. Each episode is just like he's like doing something else. He's going after somebody different. But it has like a small interconnected story, like kind of playing out within that framework. But then, you know, I watched the first two and I watched the third season, but the third season was just enough to make me lose interest. But yeah, but I'm saying this, and then you know, like I'm looking forward to seeing Fantastic Four on Friday. I'm gonna take my to go see that because he's at the age now where the idea of going to see a movie on opening day is like really cool. Oh, we're gonna go see this big blockbuster movie on day one, right? And we would go at 1 o'clock when there's not a lot of people there, and it's just kind of a fun outing for. But that looks like it's not connected to anything. It's just it will be eventually, but this movie is not going to be. It takes place in like a different universe. Oh, now my volume's low. It doesn't. I think it's probably okay.
It looks fine. I think you just started talking quietly for some reason.
The old saying we have is for casuals to keep up or shut the F up. Yes. It ain't rocket science to keep up. But when so many different series are doing different or ongoing at the same time, it's exhausting and it makes then okay. Then I'm totally okay not keeping. But a lot of people will check out and that will
and then you like there's
and then that results in like less making less money, and then it not as much gets made.
Yeah, I mean so much when there's so much stuff, like you start forgetting, like, wait, who was this? What did they do? Where are they going? What's going on? You know, there's just so many little things to keep track of.
Well, I don't even think about it. I'm just like, oh, I guess I don't understand what's going on here, but it's fine.
But then it's like, well, no, I'm not saying if you didn't watch it. I'm just saying, like, even when you did watch it, like, you can forget.
Yeah.
Just because there's like, so many things.
Keep up or shut up is pretty much my cue to stop watching. And yeah. Yeah, well, I think that, I don't think you need to watch all the shows and side story stuff to understand everything. Just the movies are fine. And yes, I think that Marvel has realized, which is why they're dialing back so much. Is I can understand certain things from the shows. Like I don't think they need to stop making the shows. I think that I just think that, like, they just need to understand that they don't need to be that important for people. Connected universes are fine when the pieces of media connecting that are connected come out every, like, one time a year, or twice a year.
Yeah, that sounds like a better pace than some things are.
Yeah, and I think that definitely happened with Star Wars, like the extended universe. I mean, I understand why they got rid of, like, all of the never didn't consider, like, any of the books canon or anything like that anymore once Disney bought it, because there's just so much of it.
I don't know if those were ever really considered canon, because they all were always branded like expanded universe, right? Like,
well, yeah, but I think that it
like, if it didn't come from
there was only 6 movies at that point, and none of those books, I think, even took place before or around, like, the prequel stuff. I'm pretty sure that it's everything from that is like post Return of the Jedi.
Yeah. I mean, back in the day, I considered myself a big Star Wars fan, but I never, I never, like, like, I was the kind of fan that was just like, if it's not in the movies, it's not canon. Like, some stuff, like some of the games can be fun, but, like, only what happens in the movies is real. That was my view as a fan back in the day.
I mean, all I read in those of the expanded universe books was that first trilogy of the Heir to the Empire, and that is what the sequel trilogy should have been. Although it's impossible, but it would have been very, very cool if they had done that. If they had done it 20 years earlier, right? It would have been very cool. There's $5 from EB Chill too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Santa, try doing FF14 analysis on Digital Foundry is a good example of how to do a connected universe. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can't get the full lore unless you also watch Backloggery streams and the collabs on Digital Foundry,
Yes. It's gotta be a part-time job.
Yeah.
Keep up with it.
I mean, I always thought it was funny. One of our longtime viewers on the Backloggery, Seffi, said when, like, my original internet friend from way back in the day, like long before I knew, like, Drum and Xavian and all them, he did a stream directorship a few years ago. And I just remember Seffi saying, like, thanks for adding to the lore, because we were telling stories from before I even knew Drummond Xavier.
I punched that key, and I did see that they ate saying that having so much content as a childhood dream is never too much, and I totally agree, to an extent. I mean, I felt that way up through Avengers Endgame. The idea that like something like that was something that seemed impossible for so long. Especially like as a kid who grew up reading comics, the idea that is what was being done after something that seemed impossible or would just be so much work that nobody would take it on. And it was amazing. But then we started having 2 or 3 TV series. And then I guess there was a lull in movies, pandemic and everything. And I kept up. I think I kept up. I do keep up with the Marvel stuff. I just stopped going to see the movies in the theater most of the time. I haven't seen a Marvel movie in the theater since the third Spider-Man. And Fantastic Four will be my first one since that.
Late title drop.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, it was a dream come true for a long time.
But then having to do that with Star Wars and
this.
Lagoon Layer.
Yeah.
Sublayer 100. Whoa. We're going way down.
Going way down, yeah. I see Orion's Angel says, I remember when Mandalorian took us in depth with the Jawas and Tusken Raiders movies. We got a glimpse of them. We can now see how they lived and worked. And I felt it was really cool. I think there was first episode of the second season where you see like an actual like Krayt dragon. I don't think that you'd only seen the skeleton in.
Oh, DK has skill trees now.
That's what I said. It's got a skill tree. Yes. Every 5 bananas you get, you unlock.
Oh no, and I have to press and hold to choose as well.
Yep.
Better collecting.
I do like that it puts a little star in there saying you should get this.
But I don't think I need the extra health yet.
Yeah, I would get the... I got the jump shot first. It's like the double jump.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems good. Now that I'm
in this area,
an environment like this, though, I'm definitely feeling like, yeah, the HDR is a lot weaker than Mario Kart. Even maybe Welcome Tour. So I'm going to see what it looks like if I turn it off. It doesn't look offensive, but it doesn't look like it benefits. So let's see.
It's really raining out there. Hang on, I'm gonna go look to see how hard it's raining out there.
Okay.
Right back.
Yeah, I'm just assessing how I feel about the image here versus. I'm going to switch back and just take a peek. We're casually analyzing the HDR in real time here. All right, let's see. Huh. Interesting. Like the colors, like the yellow especially, looks a lot richer with HDR. Okay. I do now kind of feel that it does look better in HDR, but it's not great HDR for sure. So I think I'll leave it on. I think it does look better. I mean, at a casual glance at least.
And now that everybody's back upstairs, I can take off my headphones.
Those floating bubbles kind of make me think of Donkey Kong Jungle Beat a little bit. Some of the later worlds had stuff like that.
It's really dark outside. There's not a lot of HDR out there. Really dark. Yeah, I thought the first 2 seasons were pretty good of Mandalorian. Then the last one kind of killed most of my interest in it.
It doesn't react if I sing to it, does
when
it?
you pick up something, when you pick up the ground,
Uh-huh.
if you hold that, after you like have it and you like hold down ZR, it'll go into the aiming mode. You can,
Oh, it does a super weird dither. I see. And then there's gyro. So like if you needed to be more precise. Oh, did that stuck that chunk into the wall?
yeah.
Is that like is that a material property or does anything do
things.
that?
No, like different materials will do different things.
I see.
Material combinations. Basement does fine. I have a sump pump and everything down here, so.
Ooh.
I always get paranoid though that it's like not running. That's why
Hidden
I like.
items on the map. Oh, there's a map.
Yeah, if you press the minus button,
Oh yeah, it can't quite handle.
it chugs. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's there.
Okay. Well, there's a. I will pin the banana. All right.
Oh, the map tracks your destruction. I didn't realize that.
Ah. Oh, banana.
But it's kind of nice that it doesn't. It tells you where to go, generally, but it lets you find your own way there. Like.
Right, like you can just ignore it and
And you'll still find.
just
tons
poke
of stuff.
around, and you'll eventually get there without even paying attention to the directions.
Yeah.
But like, when I'm throwing stuff without necessarily, aiming, it still seems to generally like home in on things pretty well.
Yeah. Well, you have to do some more precise aiming later on. But yeah, it does the dithering thing, which is is funny.
Yeah.
I think that's like it's a full-blown like style now.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with dithering. I mean, I think it looks a little ugly here, but you mean like in the aiming mode or elsewhere?
Well, sometimes if it gets real close when you're underground, if you move the camera around. it'll do it.
Oh, okay.
But no, I mean, but I'm saying like I first noticed it in Bayonetta 3.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I just heard a sump pump run. I always get nervous. I just did some like a home repair that I'd never done before, which is our hose line that goes like out to the back of the house. It's pretty. It's not nothing crazy, but it developed like a split in it, probably because I didn't let all the water out before the winter, causing it to like burst a little bit. It was fine when it was turned off, but when I would turn it on, it would go like a lot of water would go out of it and go behind, like between the walls. So I had to cut my water pipe and put a valve on it, and then I ran a PVC tube and connected to and knocked out the old hose spigot thing and got a new one and put it in there. I was very pleasantly surprised it only took about 2 hours to do. But I feel very proud of myself for having done it.
All right, this is.
There's one in front now, and I gotta do that.
This has been your weekly Coury's dad talk.
Yes, exactly. That's what I do, right? Just figuring it out. Yeah, I used the Shark Bite. Shark Bite makes it so much easier. Even though you pay a little bit of a premium for it, it's totally worth it.
You know, on Wednesday, my dad came over and we tried. You remember, like after the stream, like maybe 2-3 weeks ago, we were chatting, and then there was just this loud bang behind my chair.
Yeah,
and you were like, "Whoa, are you okay?"
Right? Your chair broke.
Well, the like upper back, like the spring that like does like the upper back support in my office chair, just it broke somehow. Some portion of it broke. Oh, look, I can. We have waggle gorilla action.
Oh, interesting. Well, you can hold down L and R to do that too.
Oh, whoa! Why is he doing so fast? I feel this looks a little more natural. Oh, it's so like you could do it like, if you had 2 Joy-Cons, you could be like, whoa. I noticed earlier when he's carrying stuff, he has this, if you let go of ZR, he has a more neutral face. Oh, if you're running, he has the angry face. Okay. But anyway, yeah, so like the spring broke, and, I was hoping it was something that was fixable, so my dad came over and we kind of, figured out how to open it up, and we peeled it back, just the upholstery back just bit by bit until we could like get to where we could see the problem. Mm-hmm. And, ultimately we got it as good as new. I was really proud of ourselves. It was, I feel one of the, surprisingly enough, like, undoing the upholstery and then getting it back in place and everything was one of the less, it had fewer unexpected, unpleasant surprises to a lot of other around the house projects. I don't know. I was really surprised. It worked out so well.
Especially when you're doing something for the first time, you just never know if it's gonna go quickly or if it's gonna take all day.
Yeah, well, yeah, or if it's even gonna work at all.
Yeah.
But he watched a video on YouTube, like showing how to do like the equivalent thing with a couch. And, he saw like the part that we needed, but we didn't know, like, he said like, he looked around and like for ordering them online, he could only find like, you had to buy like 100 of them on Amazon or something. These like clips to put the spring into, and then you screw the clip into the wood. And I called like, upholstery stores around here, and like they don't want to sell them to you, even though they definitely have them. They want the repair business, right? So we called this like this fabric store. It's just like it feels like something from like straight out like the Andy Griffith Show or something. Like it's like something like way before my time. Like I've bought stuff there before, like foam and fabric for various purposes and stuff. And they have like a lot of just like real cheap stuff. Like it's like wood panel walls in there and but anyway, the clips were like 10 cents a piece, which also feels like, something from before my time. I mean, when's the last time you bought something for, I feel like nothing has ever cost 10 cents in my lifetime. Like that's what I hear. Like, that's what you hear your parents saying, oh, you went and bought a hamburger for 10 cents. Has anything cost anything cost 10 cents in our lifetime?
No, I don't think so.
I
mean, maybe like you go to a place, you can get like a single Tootsie Roll for 10 cents.
Maybe. Yeah. Or like a gumball out of one of those machines or something. I don't.
Usually those are like a quarter.
Well, back in the day though, like back when we were growing up, I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean, I remember going to like a candy store and you could get like a single piece of candy for 10 cents. I can turn I can't turn on mine. Now they're saying that I'm quiet again, but I just might be talking quiet.
I think you kind of are.
Yeah. One minute of collect calls. Yeah. Our collect calls are not even a thing anymore, I don't think. I mean, is long distance even a thing anymore?
Well, within the country, no, but I think you'd have to have like a special plan to like, but it's plans, not like temporary fees. I mean, it's got to be a thing in some capacity, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
It's just one of those things that I can't even imagine having a reason to exist, but they probably do. I don't know. Like I'm trying to think of like the most like family friendly way that I can put this. I don't know. Like I turned on the TV like a couple of weeks ago and was shocked to see like call this number to talk to singles in your area. And I was like, this is like still a thing? Like this still exists?
That's incredible.
If anybody ever watched USA Up All Night back in the day, if you remember those, like the pick up the phone jingle, talk to hot singles in your area.
I mean,
I can't believe that like this is like that still exists.
That's such a meme from like the old days. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, this was a commercial, like advertising.
Yeah.
Right? Like so that stuff, like at least around here, it's it exists.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, like who's calling that? And like I'm sure that money could be better spent elsewhere. So I was.
But yeah,
I was incredulous when I saw it. I was like, what? Like, how does it still exist?
But I feel like it's been within like maybe the last 10 years that my aunt got like a phone plan that I
charged you by the minute.
Well, I can't remember exactly what the limitation was. Like, I don't know if it was long distance or if it was like an amount of time, but like for the longest time, like my mom would call, or my aunt would call my mom and then my mom would call her back, like because of like for whatever reason about like outgoing calls on my aunt's like phone plan was like that inconvenient or something.
Right.
So like, I mean, there's definitely probably some pretty, well, I know that there are phone plans that are like pay what you use.
Yeah.
Like in other words, like if, you know, instead of like you only have this much data before you start incurring fees, you have, oh, I see. I could take that bomb stuff maybe and destroy that stuff toward the beginning of the level. But yeah, like I think you just like, oh, if you feel you don't use a lot of data or do a ton of calls, like you could just use this plan and, you know, likely spend less than.
Right. But you're paying for convenience.
Right.
At that point, you know, it gets expensive to I mean, or your time becomes,
well, you're paying because you don't personally use that.
right.
You're not for convenience, it's because you personally don't use that much.
To see where those things are hidden, by the way, you can hold down the L button and it will show where they are on the map without having to go to that map.
You mean?
Yeah, go out of the map screen. Now hold down L.
Oh, I see.
So you don't even have to.
I mean, we're whistling, but that's showing me to the main objective. But I can still see like, well, it's still showing there even though I'm not holding.
Yeah, it goes away after a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I do know that the landlines can still be purchased, but it's just, I mean, most people just don't. But yeah, I was very surprised to see that. There's like something else that it was very surprising to me, but I cannot remember. I should have written it down. I think I told you maybe it was like Wednesday or Thursday where I found myself watching the 1980 Popeye live action movie.
Yeah. Which I've never seen, but like I kind of want to see it.
So I hadn't seen it since I was a kid, and it's like totally bonkers. I could not. Yeah, you can't go back to that. It's way crazier than I remember it being, and I only saw the last. I want to say like 30% of the movie.
Okay.
And I was like, I can't believe like this even got made. And then
like what? Tell us why it's so crazy. Like what
cocaine.
What's so bonkers about it?
It's just so weird. It's just totally weird.
How weird? How is it weird? Like, I desire to know.
He has like the arms, like his arms are like
yeah.
He has like the prosthetics on his arms to make a cartoon. And apparently, like he had to like Robin Williams, who plays Popeye, had to like redub his entire like every line that he speaks in the movie, because when he was like talking when they were actually shooting, when he had like the pipe in his mouth, like you just couldn't understand him at all.
Oh, right.
So he had to re-record everything. But then I heard that apparently like half the film budget was spent on cocaine. And they were like shipping in cocaine like in like film canisters.
Oh my gosh.
To the set.
Wow.
And it totally feels like, yeah, it's ADR, but like every single line, which I think was probably expensive at the But you know, it's funny because we went out last night to this like festival thing in the neighborhood, and and our neighbors walked over with us, and I was talking to them, and I was like, yeah, I recently watched the 1980 Popeye movie, and he's like, wait, they made that? Because like they're younger, they're like 30, so they were born in 1995. It was just very interesting to explain it to them, because I said, like Robin Williams is Popeye, and he's like, oh my god.
And it was like before he was like famous at all.
Right. Well, yes, and but the thing is that I don't think that it could have had be better cast than that.
I mean,
like I don't think that could be like done. Anybody else could have done it better.
It could be you. I mean,
no.
I mean, not only do you do the Popeye face, but you kind of look like him. You've got the bald thing going on. You just gotta get the prosthetic arms.
Yeah. But he was amazed that this was even made, but also like it was so brilliantly cast. I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I see the Dial-Up Chronicles with $1.99 super chat. Thank you, saying I have an analog landline, costs $100 a month.
I mean, that sounds like someone named what Dial-Up Chronicles would have.
Yeah. It's gotta. If you're gonna use that name on the internet, you kind of gotta have a landline, or else then if not, you're a poser.
Yeah, a dial-up poser.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, so yeah, he was on Mork and Mindy and Mork and Mindy was it?
But for movies, that was like one of his first movies, right?
Yeah, and it's kind of a musical.
But yeah, I mean, I've not seen it, but like, I don't know who plays like Bluto in it, but like I know that like Shelley Duvall is Olive Oil, which I've only seen her in The Shining, but like, yeah, she does look like Olive Oil.
Yeah. I mean, it's good casting, like it'd be hard to find somebody to do it now, and I mean, nothing like that couldn't be made because kids barely even know Popeye in the first place.
Yeah. We got hung up on trying to figure out how to play the Popeye video game at an arcade. That there was some sort of event kind of connected to the convention on Friday night, and that game is, I don't know, a little bit impenetrable to me.
Yeah,
like I do not really understand how that game works, but. Oops, I did not mean to do that. But it's unfortunately it was a lot of the machines in there were replaced with CRTs, or the CRTs were replaced with LCDs. And unfortunately, I just realized that all the bananas have a name, like in Mario 64, which I'm assuming there's a lot of bananas, and that's kind of amazing. They all have names.
Yeah, they all have. I mean, there's a lot of bananas. I feel like I have well over 200 bananas at this point.
But I do remember seeing the Popeye arcade machine on a CRT a couple of years ago, and the art in that game actually looks really incredible on a CRT. Like it's just, it feels especially designed for, really smoothing out like the curvature of the characters, and, actually making them feel very similar to, their cartoon counterpart.
So how are you feeling about this so far?
It's hard to say in the early stages, especially like while like kind of having my attention divided by the streaming and all. Like it's like I feel like I kind of need to get a foothold in it to really know what my feelings are and like get a sense of like what it's going to feel like, you know, kind of exploring more freeform and collecting bananas and searching for bananas, and you know I'm still like kind of feeling things out. I can't really say one way or the other yet, but I mean I like it so far, but I need to play for longer before I can say whether I love it, you know.
Yeah. Something you finished this week did not love was Hyperlight Drifter.
Yeah, and I was surprised because I feel like I've never heard anyone say anything bad about it before, and I thought it was not fun to play. Like it wasn't particularly hard or anything, but I didn't like the way the controls felt in general. But you know, at least it was short. It was a leftover 2023 pledge game. So now there are only, and I can't remember if I said so last week, because I'm pretty sure by that point I had beaten Viva Pinata. So yeah, so now 2023 is down to.
Wait, well, you finished Viva Pinata?
I did. That's, and I mean, I wanted to start Donkey Kong as soon as possible.
Right.
So I didn't want to get involved in anything else really.
Yeah.
So, but I was like, well, what's some shortish things I could do after I finished Cyberpunk? And I got back into Viva Pinata, finished it, and then did Hyperlight Drifter. And yeah, like I don't know, I didn't like how it feels, but like it's, you know, it's a very popular game. Like I thought the gunplay especially felt really bad.
Really?
Yeah. I mean the melee combat was okay, but that said, like it's one of those situations where it's kind of like Final Fantasy 15 in a sense, a different sense, but like Final Fantasy 15, I felt like I never really understood the game, but like I was doing fine anyway. You know, it's like that.
You got to punch that key.
Oh, I know. I'm just doing other things. I'm just getting rid of those guys. But yeah, it's like kind of like that where it's like, well, the gameplay doesn't feel good. I feel like I'm playing bad, and I did die a lot, but there's like this. If you want to like dash really fast, you have to like you have to like hit the dash button with this like what feels like essentially frame perfect timing to actually do a quick dash. And there's a lot of challenges, you know, some of them optional, I believe. Most of them, maybe all of them optional, but some challenges where like you cannot get through without doing the dash with pixel perfect timing, or else your next dash won't be fast enough. And that was really annoying. But otherwise, like the game wasn't hard, but it's kind of confusing to me why it didn't feel hard when I felt like I wasn't playing well either.
Right.
Like,
so you just kind of, you got to a point where you're just like, I'm just going to blow through this as fast as I can.
Yeah, I mean, I was there like basically right away.
Yeah.
Like I was like, this is not winning me over.
Yeah.
But, you know, it wasn't without its redeeming qualities, but I did not like it.
Does anybody in the chat feel differently?
Or the same? I'd be curious if anyone feels the same, because
yeah, like who loves it,
or the same as me, because
yeah,
like I was just surprised because I never heard anyone say anything bad about it.
And there was $5 from Beastly Panda. Thank you. Saying discovered Hybrid Heaven, on the N64 on today's game stack. It looks interesting. If you played it, would you prefer it to Hyper Light Drifter?
I hope I would, because that's a game that I have but have still never booted up. I'm definitely curious about it. And
I get that and Winback confused all the time.
oh, okay. Hybrid Heaven's a Konami game.
Oh, okay. But still, like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like they are similar. But I got the PS2 version of Winback
I mean,
a while back.
I don't know exactly how it plays, but I don't know if it's actually that much of an RPG. But back in the day, it was like, oh, this is one of the few RPGs on N64. But
Yeah.
it's short. I believe it's a fairly short game, but it's considered an RPG, or at least has heavy RPG elements. So I am like that's actually relatively high on my list of N64 priorities, I would say. But especially because like I want
Level up your legs, yeah.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Apparently you can. Bitrose says you can level up your legs.
But yeah, it's fairly high priority, N64 priority for me, because like I want to, I'm not saying I've given up on, like, because I'm trying to make shorter videos. Like I don't know if I still want to do the third-party N64 games worth playing in the singular 64 third-party N64 games worth playing a singular episode. So I've been thinking about like, how would I divide this up? And so like one thing I've thought is like, well, I can do like, Konami games.
Or you could just say like 10 first.
Well, I mean, I was thinking about coming up with different themes, like the overarching series is third-party N64 games worth playing, and then do like Konami games worth playing, and racing games worth playing, or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And some of them might be a little longer than others. Some might be like, I could do like DMA Design on the N64. That's only 2 games. But like I feel like Konami would be like a strong potential like start to that series. So Hybrid Heaven has been on my mind for that reason. Or it's been on my mind to play it. I mean, maybe I'll hate it. Maybe I won't consider it worth playing. Probably not though.
I don't know. It seems like you need to take anything you can get.
Y'all doubt me and just watch me. I will do it.
Yeah, but if
I mean, and now look.
Heaven, you're like, oh, I don't know about this.
Huh? No, I'm not like I don't know about this. It's not I don't know about this because of the subject. It's I don't know about this because of the sheer length of video it would be.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with whether I think it can be done. Y'all doubt me, but I will. You just watch me.
Okay.
And keep in mind, it's worth playing. I'm not saying like all-time banger.
Yeah. I'm sure Hybrid Heaven is worth playing.
Yeah, I have no doubt.
Even if it's not an all-time banger. I had mentioned during that podcast I was on the JRPG Pursuit that I had a kind of a script outline for like an Ease series primer,
Mm-hmm.
and I did. Like, I mean, I'm looking at. I hadn't opened it. I know that it was like Jonathan Hinson mentioned in our Discord. Oh, you should bring that back out.
Yeah.
And it looks like I haven't updated it since. Like, it does not have anything like after Ease.
Interesting.
So it's been a long time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was like what really lit like a renewed Ease passion.
Yes.
I mean, not that your passion had ever faded, but.
Right.
But, you know, something else that I thought about that I think would be a fun video for you to do soon is I was, you know, shopping for GBA game. Well, I wasn't shopping for GBA games, but as I was looking at GBA games, I was reminded that you wanted to do like the GBA remakes video.
Yeah.
Because I was looking at
like some remakes of like some 16-bit games.
Yeah, 16-bit remakes. Because I was looking at Shining Force and I was like, oh, is that a new game or is that a remake? And then I remembered like, oh yeah, you bought that to use in the remakes episode.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, I have like an outline for that too. I need to get out of my ass and get to work is what I need. That's what I need to do.
Well, this week I'm going to get back to my Turbo Nanza video.
Yeah.
And hopefully that won't take too long.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. You know, we were talking about you were saying like, you know, for like sponsorship videos, we should mostly like try to do ad-lib videos for those kinds of things. And you know, I don't know if this sounds like a compelling subject for you, but another thing I thought about while playing Hyper Light Drifter, like this was like one of the first things that I was kind of like, ugh. Like hold to confirm is like one of my biggest gaming pet peeves.
Oh man.
And like I know like you've got, you know, your 2D game with footstep sounds. Like would an ad lib video on like our gaming pet peeves be a
I could see that. That would be fun.
I mean that's kind of a low hanging fruit subject. I mean, I think lots of people make videos like that, my biggest gaming pet peeves, but yeah, we could too.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, hold to confirm. I feel like, you know, I revisited a good decent portion of Death Stranding 1 after finishing 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, this is like hold to confirm the game. There's so much hold to confirm. And
compared to the second one?
Yeah, they streamlined it a bit, so there's not quite as much hold to confirm. There is some, but not nearly as much as there was in the first one.
Like my argument is, it's quicker. Like if their intent is to be really sure you don't do something you don't mean to do, all you have to do is have another pop-up that says, confirm, yes, no. And that's faster and more intuitive and more responsive and therefore feels better than hold to confirm, where you like don't know that you have to hold to confirm sometimes and you like tap it and it's like, oh wait, why didn't it work? Oh, now I have to hold to confirm.
Yeah. It was difficult to go back to the first one after playing the second one so much because it doesn't have as much hold to confirm. It has, you know, like you can back up or just select yes, you know, instead of holding to confirm. So it was tough to go back to that first one. I expect the hold to confirm rant. I saw that you know, Jersey 117 is asking if your room tour is still in the works.
I mean, I need to
because we're coming up on the one, like I guess October will be the 1 year anniversary of mine.
Oh.
So I mean, if there was ever a good time to release it, around that time, because
I mean,
there was a year in between like that initial like segment that I put out, and then actually like hunkering down and finishing it.
Yeah, I mean, we will see. Well, we'll see what happens.
Okay. It'll be a year old in October.
Somehow that video feels older than that, actually.
It does.
Probably because you released that short segment.
Yeah. Probably.
And you know, if the analog pocket, or not pocket, 3D is coming out supposedly end of August now, right? Hopefully we get review units.
Yeah, I mean, I know they were saying, oh, it's going to be out in July, and people were saying that they were confirmed saying like that it's going to be out in July, and I'm like, oh, really? Like, I guess we're not going to be asked to do like a video on it. We still don't know if we're going to be. I hope that we have the opportunity to do a video.
Yeah, I mean, please keep your eye on the email.
Yeah,
I hope we can review it. And you know, something else that we both pre-ordered that I think is supposed to come out, supposed to ship. I mean, I think there was a small delay, and like it's supposedly going to still ship toward the end of July. Is what I think they're called box plates.
Oh, did you see? Was there an email about it?
I don't think so, but I tried to see if I could find information. I believe it's just like on the website. Mm-hmm. I do think there was information saying something to the effect of, you know, like, oh, there was a small delay because of some tooling problem, but you know, still hoping. But I think, and for people who aren't sure, these are plates that make any model of PS5 with or without a disc drive flat. And we're kind of excited for that. And we'll definitely do a video on that.
Yeah.
So that's another thing we can do soon-ish.
As far as I know, there has not been any footage of the analog. That's what I think is so surprising, and I don't recall if we had ever seen anything in action with the other systems, but I think that
there's so much that needs clarification for people
with the other ones, with everything else, but I feel like it's going to be such an interesting thing, because I think that there's probably a not small portion of the base of people that are going to buy it that think, oh, it's going to just make it look like an emulator,
or they think the games are going to be rendered in high res, and I would bet a lot of money if I were a betting man on. I am almost positive there's like basically no chance. That it's going to be high resolution. It's going to be rendering at 240p. It's going to be 4K output with, you know, probably some pretty nice CRT effects. But it's, you know, it's if you're hoping to play in HD resolution, which personally I don't think is generally the best look for N64. You know, but a lot of people would want that, because most people think higher res is always better, even if it makes a less cohesive image, even if it lets you see some of the underlying flaws a little too clearly. So, oh, here. Okay, I see. But yeah, like I think people will be disappointed by that. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's a possibility they could do like a 2x, like have it be like a 480p render. But I mean, who knows?
Perhaps.
We don't know.
Yeah,
we don't know.
yeah. I think it's interesting. I think it'll be. I'm looking forward to seeing how it turns out. I mean, I'm more interested to see how it turns out than I am like actually using it.
Well, I mean, same here, because at the end of the day, it's going to be no better than what I can already do within 64. You know,
Right.
for me personally, but I'm still interested to see what it can do, and I am curious about the overclocking feature. Could be neat. Whether I personally would use that or not, I don't know, because like in my head, I feel like I'd be thinking like, oh, I don't know. That's like a little impure, you know, even if the frame rate could be better, you know?
Yeah. But I mean, if it's something that can be like a toggle, then. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. It'll be interesting. Hopefully we have the opportunity to, but we have not heard anything at this point.
Yeah. So generally I guess the next area is like downward. So I should explore like higher first and work my way down, right?
Well, yeah, but you find like these pits that you can jump into. You will know when you go.
Right. But I assume there's later going to be ways to like easily go back to previous areas and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, these levels right here are just for getting more bananas.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how many bananas there are total in the game.
So it seems like the story here is that apes are from, you know, this underground Godzilla-like sublayer, as you alluded to. Yeah. For some reason, this is where monkeys. This is where monkeys are. Yeah, they seem to have like their own lore about the surface world. So, this is the first time seeing a balloon in action.
Oh yeah, I think it's cool seeing like the little references. You know, like the red balloons. You know, like that's like, you know, those were in Donkey Kong Country. And probably in the original too, to an extent, I think. But I don't know. I don't remember.
The original, you mean like Donkey Kong?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think there's balloons in that.
But either way, you know, like that's a DKC reference. There's some musical bits here and there.
Yeah, I mean, you know, as we're streaming, I haven't been able to hear the music ultra clearly. Right. So, I mean, I'll definitely be able to like take this game in a lot more, you know,
right,
independent of streaming.
Yeah. I mean, I've already noticed that you have found some bananas that I didn't find.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, I assume there's a gate at some point where if I don't have enough bananas, I can't continue.
I mean, it doesn't really force you to. No, there's no, like, I have not seen anything.
So am I just collecting bananas so I get skill points? Okay.
Yeah.
So in other words, if you wanted to do like a challenge run, you just don't get bananas.
Right. I mean, there's some that you have to get because I don't know. I bet you could not get them if you don't want to.
I mean, a minimum banana run. I mean, that sounds like a fun like speed run thing, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't know if like some
I
of
think those first three are the only ones you have to get. I bet. I bet you could just not pick up the other ones.
I wonder if there's any possibility that some of the skills could be required. I'm guessing no.
Well, you get the Bananza transformations as you
Oh,
saw in
spoilers.
but you don't have to power them up, although you can.
So
'Cause you need 'em.
those will be another thing that skill points will go toward.
Yes. And I don't know how many there are.
Oh, hey, it's Ramby.
Yeah, and right around there, Cranky should be floating someplace. You look up.
I
and
can't
you
seem
might
to
see something.
do
in
anything.
the-
Oh yeah, I see Cranky.
Yeah,
Ah,
you'll throw
I can't-
something at it, and it will.
I can't
it'll-
stand on that.
No, if you throw something at it, it will turn into that material.
Oh,
But if you
cool.
throw something at Cranky, usually he's like on a floating platform,
Yeah.
and if you throw something, it'll stick to the bottom of it, and will. Maybe,
Ah.
he's okay. So that not yet. It happens in further levels.
Who? I like how it has a shovel.
I mean, there's already destructible terrain in Animal Crossing, but they won't be able to let you be as haphazard with it in that,
Yeah.
because it'd be too easy to mess up everything.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see the technology of this game as particularly being useful for Animal Crossing.
Right. So for the heck of it, like after talking about ease and stuff like that, and on that podcast, I decided to buy one of those on the Switch, those egg console games.
Oh,
It's more
yeah.
egg
Right,
console.
right, right.
So I saw that they had the PC-88 version of Potful Mail
Oh.
on there, and I'm like, I'm just gonna. It's $6. I'm gonna get it.
Is that
So I'm just kinda
is that the
curious how it
original
works.
version or is that a port?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's like the original. It has bump combat in it,
Oh,
right? It's kind of.
but it's side scrolling bump.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Because I was just kind of curious how that runs, and it's kind of neat. I think.
Like, does
And-
it look pretty okay?
Yeah. It has it has 1:1 pixel scaling if you want it, or full screen. You can make it so that it shows like the disk access lights like in the black border, or you can just turn everything off, and it's like has a bilinear filter that you can turn on or off. But like you probably know that none of the games are in English,
Right.
so nothing's translated, which is fine. But if you just kind of wanted to have an easy way to access these games, just to like kind of see what they were like, I think it's a great way to do it. There's a ton of them out.
You know, that kind of reminds me of you know, we did a stream directorship for Doc Dragon, and his oh, I guess that's the way out. So I had no idea this was a thing, and I'm curious if you did. But he did like some work for a company called Monkey Paw Games, and they brought like
Yeah.
untranslated PS1 games over to the US PSN. They don't translate them or anything, but they you know, that they were there.
Monkey Paw, like worked with Victor Ireland.
Oh, like he founded it, or
I don't think he founded
he was
it,
just
but, like, they
associated with it.
He was associated with them, so that like I think that's how like Tomba 1 and 2 got released on PSN, and Blaster Master got released because
But-
like they had something. I don't like that
but-
was just like
But were they
some of
the
games that they had
Japanese? What did the were they in Japanese?
No. So they helped them like get access.
Right. But then there's also some games that were just straight up Japanese games, no translation.
Yeah, like Gaia Seed, I think, was one of them. That was like a Japanese. It was like a shooter, a PS1 shooter.
Yeah, it was an interesting thing. I guess it all started for Doc Dragon because he like wrote a guide on some just random Japanese game that he just happened to buy, and he put a guide on GameFAQs, and they contacted him and asked if they could license that to use it, and then they like came back to him and said, "Hey, would you be interested in writing more guides and maybe also like assessing some games for like what would be cool to release?"
Yeah.
So yeah, I had no idea about that.
How many games? I'm gonna look them up.
So I found that one place that was like the entrance to another area. Ooh, this looks dangerous. I found that one. I found that it looked like I could dive further down, but it also looks like there's still a lot to potentially do in this area.
Yeah, well, if you hit select and you hit Y, you can see how many things there are, how many bananas there are in the area. Yeah, so looking at the stuff that Monkey Paw released after a certain point, I mean, they released all the Arctolad games on PSN.
Oh.
And Tomba, Vanguard Bandits, all these working design stuff, and they worked with like Classic Heroes 2 and 2G. I feel like was Gaia Seed one of those? Oh, I feel like Gaia Seed was one. I've seen it here. Yeah, I have the giant PS4 Summon Night CE. I remember I received it in the mail and unboxed it during our marathon, our first ever marathon stream, like the all night one.
Oh yeah.
The one that's been lost to time, right? Because it was too long. I would love to go back and watch that, where we tried to beat as many games as we could in 24 hours. I sound soft again.
I think you're just your voice is more variable tonight for some reason.
Yeah, I guess so.
Also, I don't have a good sense of whether I've got the right level of audio for this game going to the stream or not.
Yeah. Now the tornado warning has passed. It seems like it's over because everybody's gone upstairs and has gone up to bed. So if you roll off that, so see what I mean though, like that jump, that roll and jump, like it feels like. I feel like you would think that feels more Donkey Kong Country-esque than either like Returns or Tropical Freeze.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You can do that in Returns and Tropical Freeze as well, but I don't like how it feels.
Well, next time you do it, like roll off the.
Yeah, I mean, I did do it. I have done it.
But when you do it, next time you do it, roll off and jump, and then hit roll again, and you can. It's like almost like a triple jump. It's just kind of neat.
They have the classic music there in the bonus game. But yeah, so then you can roll after you jump. Like roll in the air. I see. But yeah, I mean that's
neat, right?
That's 100% inspired by DKC.
It's just funny thinking that.
Yeah, but you can't jump. You can't jump after the second.
Maybe they understood. Like these people understood the gameplay that you thought so much about more than Retro did.
Well, I mean, and you know, I mean, there could be an argument even that alone makes this more like Donkey Kong Country than Donkey Kong 64.
Yeah.
But again, I don't judge Donkey Kong 64 as like, oh, this isn't like Donkey Kong Country, because it's like clearly not meant to be. Whereas Returns and Tropical Freeze are like meant to be and are titled as such. Where are these things coming from? Can I stop them?
I don't remember.
Oh, I can't hold on to this slick metal.
The NPCs in this game are 100% rare style reinterpreted by way of Nintendo. Cool. Yeah, and there's more. You know, like I was surprised to see more of the animals.
I mean, it would be really interesting if, like, some of the Donkey Kong Country 2 animals are in it. I mean, there's a few of the animals that Rare, like, kind of never brought back. Like, I don't think Winky came back. Ratley didn't come back.
Mm-hmm. What about the ostrich?
I don't think he ever came back. Or actually, I think that's a she. I don't think she ever came back either. Although, you know, there is some overlap, of course, with the Game Boy games.
Okay.
Which, you know, are technically different games, even if they are very similar. You know, they like have the same story, essentially. Well, except for Donkey Kong Land 1. I mean, it is a little bit different.
Where did I see today? Some website ranked like the best Donkey Kong Country game or Donkey Kong games. Like they said that were the top 10 Donkey Kong games. And I was like immediately annoyed the fact that Donkey Kong 94.
What?
There was some website or something like that I saw linked, like did a top 10 Donkey Kong game.
Right. But you just stopped talking when you said I was immediately annoyed that Donkey Kong 94, and then you just stopped.
It was number 10.
Oh, yeah, that's...
And I was like, that seems really stupid.
That is really stupid.
Yeah.
Like, what was ahead of it?
Let me see if I can bring up the list here.
You know how we've been doing the game court system on the backloggery streams, and we, like, you know, two games are randomly pitted against...
IGN did it.
Okay.
Apparently.
But believe it or not, when Donkey Kong 94 versus Donkey Kong Country happened, I voted for Donkey Kong 94. And Drum was very happy and Lynn was very mad. Tell you what, though, Donkey Kong Country versus Donkey Kong Country Returns
Rolling Stone
came up, and it was I was extremely pleased that I was able to get Donkey Kong Country to win.
So looking at this list, apparently it's Rolling Stone that did it.
Rolling Stone by way of IGN, or IGN by way of Rolling Stone?
IGN apparently did one also. This is Rolling Stone. Number 10 was Donkey Kong 90. Number 9 is Donkey Kong 60. Number 8 is
Donkey Kong 64 was over 94?
Oh wait, it gets worse though. Donkey Kong 3 is number 8. Like everything I'm gonna mention is over Donkey Kong. Number 7 is Donkey Kong Jr. Then Donkey Kong Country Returns, Donkey Kong Country, Diddy Kong Racing.
I mean,
Tropical Freeze, Bonanza, and Diddy's Conquest. So DKC.
So they already put Bonanza like you can't put the most recent game on a list like that. Like there's a recency bias, you know. I mean, yeah. Donkey Kong Country 2 is the correct answer, by the way, but that list is like do they like say anything bad about? Do they like say something bad about Donkey Kong 94? Is like, well, this is why it couldn't be higher than Donkey Kong Jr. Like, come on.
Oh, so they have Nintendo's Donkey. I went to the actual art. So they rank them all. Number 21. So it's 21 game. So
what's the worst?
Donkey Kong Jr. Math.
Well, okay. I'll give them. I mean, not that I've played it, but I'll give them that.
Yeah. Then Donkey Kong Barrel Blast.
Oh, from what I've played, that's not great.
Then DK King of Swing for the GBA.
That is quite bad from what I've played. Yeah.
Then DK Jungle Climber. Yes.
I think that's similar to that other one.
Donkey Kong Jungle Beat.
What? Now I mean,
is number 17.
That's, I mean, like, I'm not the biggest fan of that game, but that's like way too low.
But what if you're playing it with a new play control? It's probably better that.
I've actually never done that. You know, that'd be a good stream sometime, actually.
Yeah. You have the bongos?
I do. I mean, I played through with the bongos originally.
Ah. Okay, so then we got Donkey Konga, Konga 2, and Konga 3 all together.
No way those should be 16. Ahead of Jungle Beat.
Then Donkey Kong Land 3, then Donkey Kong, then Donkey Kong Country 3 at number 13, then Donkey Kong Land, Donkey Kong Land 2, then Donkey Kong 94 at number 10. So then from there, it's like Donkey Kong 64, Donkey Kong 3,
I mean,
Donkey Kong Jr., Returns, Country 1, then Diddy Kong Racing, Tropical Freeze, Bonanza, and DKC 2.
I think they just like... I think it's like AI generated. Actually, it can't be AI generated because AI wouldn't be that crazy.
Well, let's see what they say about 94.
That's what I gotta know.
Twist. So there's a really fun twist in 1994 Game Boy edition. Donkey Kong player controlling a vastly more agile Mario handily speeds through the original game's 4 levels to topple DK. Only have the ape snatch up Pauline and take her off. Ansel is now in another castle. It's familiar bait and switch with the other on ad nauseam. There's a piece of cheeky setup for the fact that a new take on Donkey Kong has a new pick up his sleeve 13 years later.
You're kind of mumbling and drifting further for your mic.
It's not important. I want him to actually like. It's just everything we already know. Like right, I want to hear like the reason.
The reason it's not higher.
Yeah. Sorry, I mean I was trying to get to the good stuff, and I'm not sure if there's any good stuff.
So they have no justification.
It says what follows is an entirely different game, a puzzle platformer partially inspired by 1988's Black Sheep Super Mario Bros. 2, that sees Mario searching for keys and tossing items at enemies and to find ways to finish. It's a great reimagining of what Donkey Kong would be and would live on as inspiration for the similarly designed Mario vs. Donkey Kong that would become Nintendo's handheld staple a decade later.
Wait, so did they actually rank Mario versus Donkey Kong or not?
It is not on here.
Wow.
I think that they consider that a completely different series.
I'm pretty sure IGN like actively wants their list to make people mad.
This is not IGN. This is Rolling Stone.
Well, all those places are ultimately the same.
Yeah.
Their business model's the same. They want to make you mad because that'll get views more than if they make you happy. I mean, the right answer to this list is Donkey Kong Country 2, Donkey Kong 94, Donkey Kong Country, Donkey Kong Country 3. Everything else is below that.
See, I don't think that DKC 3 is very.
Oh, I think it's definitely worse than the first two, but not significantly so, and has some charm of its own.
I can say without a doubt that I have, from what I've played of Bonanza, I like it much better than I enjoyed Donkey Kong Country 3.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not ranking Bonanza.
Yeah.
Like when I say that list, like who knows where this will fall for me. But it's a pretty easy list to get started with.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because I played it so soon after 2 originally, I didn't really. It did not feel like all that special at all. It was just like, all right, so it felt like they had released a new game every year.
Well, they did.
I know. Well, exactly. That's what I mean. That it felt like
I like that
they were just kind of bored by it.
Well, I think it was a different team, and also a different composer. And honestly, I kind of like that because it gives the game enough of a different vibe, and I like the more kind of freeform movement you have on parts of the world map. I mean, there's definitely a lot of interesting qualities to 3 that I am a fan of. Mm-hmm. Kiddy Kong is dumb, but whatever. He hasn't ruined the game or nothing.
Well, I should try Tropical Freeze sometime.
Oh, you've never played it? Never touched it?
I guess I played the first level.
Well, I mean, you not being as attached to the Super Nintendo games as I am, I mean, you might love it.
Yeah. Well, I didn't care for Returns all that much, mainly because of the motion controls.
Right. I mean, the aesthetics of Tropical Freeze are incredible, and I'll never deny that. I just don't like the mechanics just don't feel right to me.
Okay. I mean, of all of these, I've probably played the first DKC the most. It was an event when it came out.
Which one?
The first DKC.
Oh, yeah.
I got that and Secret of Evermore for the same Christmas. I think. I'm pretty sure Secret of Evermore was.
I'm going to learn a Bonanza.
Yep. Rascal on the PS1 is better than any DKC. game. I don't know about that. Rascal. Oh, that rascal.
Ancient record. The eternity. I can't say. How do you say eternitable? Eternitable. That's tricky. Eternitable.
You know, Secret of Evermore, I barely remember any of the game. The only thing I remember is that it has Cecil as a shop owner.
Oh, that's funny.
Towards the end of the game. Have you played that?
I've only played like 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
I was actually thinking about it a week or two ago, and I'm like, I should prioritize that.
Yeah, put it on your pledge list for next year. I think that'd be a good. I mean, you can.
Oh my gosh!
Sure you can play it 2 players.
This guy's headdress is rotting bananas.
Yeah.
I don't love it. Like he should do something about that. I love it. I could just like crawl all over him.
So did DKC come out in 94?
Yeah, DKC and 94 came out in 94.
Get them for the same Christmas because Secret of Evermore was Christmas of 95. So what did I get that with? I don't remember.
Oh, a team of 2 or more monkeys. Oh, due to their brawn, Kongs may ignore Rule 2. That sign was useless. So are they like fishing for scrap metal or something? Like there's always like a pile of like spoons or something by the fishers.
Yeah, I think they're magnet fishing.
Ah. Do you know yet how many hours you've played of this?
It usually takes like 3 days or something like that,
yeah.
Right? Before it actually shows you.
I think if you go over 10 hours, though, it shows up before then or so. I don't know.
I played it for more than 10 hours, but I can't say for sure.
I mean, I think they changed something when this Switch 2 came out in terms of like how soon they start like saying like how long you played versus how many hours you've played, because I started seeing like hours played for from various people sooner than I feel I usually see it when Switch 2 came out.
Yeah, pick up the banana. I gotta pick up the record.
I know, but I wanna blow it. There's some blocks I can blow up over there. It came back for the bomb rock. You know, I mean, I was kind of stupid going on this trip. Because I never load the game key cards on my Switch 2.
Oh, you mean like even like Mario Kart?
Well, excuse me, Switch 1 games.
Okay.
Because I was like, okay, well, I didn't want to like get into anything, but
yeah.
So I was just like, okay, I'll just play something on here. You know, this is my first trip with the Switch 2. But I didn't want to, you know, I had some time to kill on Thursday, and you know, I played most of the mirror mode on Mario Kart. I hadn't done that yet. Oops, I threw that at the wrong. I don't know why I threw it at that. But the music in Mario Kart is way too susceptible to getting stuck in my head. And I cannot, I have swore off playing Mario Kart World before bed because the music's too good.
Really?
Yeah, it definitely can be intrusive for my sleep, I have found. Oops. Oh no, I have destroyed the sacred record.
Oh, it respawns.
But yeah, I was like, I'll play some Vampire Survivors, but I couldn't because you have to do like the authentication.
I've been playing that a little bit.
You have to do the authentication thing on oops. Oh no. Oh wait, it's still good.
Yeah,
but yeah, like you have to oops. You have to
throw it on the
like there's I'm having trouble with this A button prompt, but I finally got it.
You got to take it where the you got to put it up there where the exclamation point is.
Oh, slam it down with Y. Oh, I thought okay, I do it at him. I thought this was where I do it. Okay, I see. Slam it down. But yeah, you have to, I found like a post on Reddit that was describing how to log in onto internet Wi-Fi or hotel Wi-Fi on Switch 2, but it wasn't working for me.
Oh, what is you have data on your phone? Can your phone probably has a mode to let it have tether?
Well, I realized later that it may have been asking about what are we doing here? Okay. That may have been asking about tether. Oh, there she is.
Okay, so yeah, you should be able to do like let other devices connect to your phone.
Right, but like I like use my phone for the bare minimum. Like I never think about things like tethering my phone. You know, I don't.
Well, tethering to your yeah.
I just don't think about things like that.
Yeah.
But I realized later, like, that's probably what that post was referring to, and why I wasn't like, I thought the post was saying like I could get to some web page if I hit a certain button on the Switch, and I just wasn't getting that prompt.
I see.
I had no expectation this was going to be the origin story of Pauline learning to sing. I thought she was going to be a born singer from the get-go. Look at all those jump cuts there. Do you see all those jump cuts?
Yeah, I really like that.
I mean, it does work. I'm teasing about it. It works. It works in this context for sure. Whoa. He looks... I'm uncomfortable with the shapes around Donkey Kong's butt. I gotta be honest with you. I don't...
Yeah.
You should get that checked out.
You're gonna run out of time though. You can only stay in that form while that meter goes.
Oh, I'm low on Bananergy.
Energy, yeah. But you can
Grab some gold to recharge your Bananergy. Your Bananergy. That's a fun word to say. Oh, I have to hold the transform.
Yeah, and you can do it while you're running and stuff. Nice.
Oh, charge punch.
Yeah, I feel like this form is it's really powerful.
Mm-hmm. DK, Donkey Kong. DK, Donkey Kong is here.
I like that they'd have like each form has like a theme like that.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't quite tell if it was she like singing just like a nonsense language or was it English? I couldn't.
No, it's in English.
I couldn't make it out at all. I'm so bad at understanding lyrics.
Hey, you came from the surface too, right? Do you want to find a way home together?
Oh, DK came from the surface?
Well, yeah, they started out on the surface. Like the Ingot Island was on the surface. And that thing fell on top of it and pushed it downwards. So he doesn't know any of this stuff exists.
Oh, okay. I thought like this was just the monkey world was underground for some reason.
Right. I mean, he's just learning about it as same way as we are. I mean, I like some of the stuff in Sonic Adventure. I mean, I feel like Escape from the City is.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's like a great lyric song. And
all-time.
What's really interesting
all-time
about
classic.
that is that the demo that came with Phantasy Star Online, they only had the City Escape level on it. Like that version of the music doesn't have any lyrics to it.
Wow. So to get to the surface, we have to get to the core.
Yeah.
But if we go deeper underground,
We have to go
we'll never get home.
through the planet as she's breaking up. We can use the planet's gravity.
I watched that clip after you.
I know, right?
I've never seen that movie before, but that clip is funny.
We have to go down. We can use the planet's gravity as she's breaking up.
It's Gary Oldman, right?
That's it's the guy who played Thunderbolt, the Thunderbolt Ross guy.
Oh.
William Hurt, yeah.
I can't.
He died like last year, I think, which is why Harrison
Ford was him in Brave New World. Which
Yeah.
I think that's such a weird, like, it's so weird to like replace another actor like with like the most famous actor in the world. Like you would think you would go for like more of an unknown.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be like distracting, you know?
Well, it's like a main, I mean, almost as a main villain. But he's really not.
No.
But it's funny. I mean, like my friends and I like laugh so about going through the planet because it's so intense the way he's in that clip. We can use the planet's gravity as she's breaking up.
Will come true? Yours too,
It's what's his
DK's
face?
just going to wish for
That was Marc.
bananas, so it's all on Pauline to get us back to the surface.
Yeah. But not without DK's help.
Thank you, Elder. I don't know, DK. I'm scared. But, okay, let's go.
Pauline is now your friend.
There's something through I think through these doors that would be like a great last part of the stream.
Oh.
I mean, after
Oh my gosh! I had no idea. It's like almost 11.
yeah.
Like I thought I had like an hour. I thought I had like an hour left.
No, but there's I'm pretty sure there's like a bonus level like when you go through here. I think it's when you go, and I just feel like it'd be a fun thing. But I don't recall if it's right, but I feel like it is.
My voice. I sound like me again.
Go through the doors. We'll see.
So I do this and then I can. Yeah. Yeah, I literally can't understand a single bit of the lyrics. I mean, I love the song. I'm just saying I can't. It still sounds like a nonsense language to me. Sounds like a made up Pauline language. So what
I mean,
recharges
I
my
don't know if I can
Bonanza?
What?
What recharges my ability
the
to?
the little gold pieces.
Oh, or I guess like
Yeah, it just,
anything almost.
yeah.
Because I also got a coin that did it. Okay, yeah. There we go.
Yeah, so it refills pretty easily.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not. You gotta break these. It might be a boss even.
Donkey Kong Bonanza time. I had zero expectation of Bonanza being a mechanic.
Right.
And I'm like already ready to use another, even though I'm about out.
Yeah.
I do like how she says DK with the same cadence of the DK rap. Still don't like his butt though.
You know, it's funny because I did not even realize.
I mean, it's just like there's just like all these like gnarly like lumps and layers above it. Like, what is up with that?
I don't know.
Oh, banana. Ooh, Bonanza skills are now available.
Yeah.
Range of destruction when you do a charge punch. Reduce the amount of time you must hold Y to perform a charge punch. I think I would rather reduce the time first anyway.
I didn't. I just put it towards something else.
Bananas, DK.
Yeah, could, but it seems like you can use these transformations pretty often.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe no, it's not that door. It's not. Is that the door?
What's this about? A bonanza?
Oh, so okay, that's not the one I was thinking of. I don't think, at least. Maybe it is.
Oh, do I have
think
to
you
be
gotta
transformed?
turn into the bonanza.
Kong Bananza Pop Party.
Okay, this is not the one I was thinking of.
Pop 5 balloons. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't do this. I did not do this one, I guess.
Oh, I don't have like the meter. It doesn't run out in
Yeah.
this game, I guess.
I think this level is like specifically for this transformation.
He makes a really weird sound when he's like fully charged. He's like, "Brrrr," but with like a grunt to it. Is Polly like? Okay, yeah, she's actually like moving her mouth.
There's a banana up there.
Oh, I'm trying to find the gold balloon.
Try using your sonar.
Oh, is it up? Oh, the banana up there.
Yeah, because sometimes these have more than one in them.
Oh yeah, I guess it's not going to warp me out because see, I'm thinking it's a mini game, so I'm like, oh, it's going to warp me out if I.
If you get one, yeah.
But I don't think it will, right?
No, it doesn't. Nope.
Where is the balloon?
Can you go outside of it?
The others I just came across very quickly.
Yeah, and it looks like it's missing one. It's like earlier than the last one.
Maybe it's on top.
It could be. Yeah.
Oh, there's a banana here. Oh, banana.
So was that you? Seem to have like heard that someplace.
Oh well, it's from Donkey Kong 64.
Oh.
Like
okay.
when a banana appears, it's like, oh, banana. I'm pretty sure it's DK64. I mean, I just played the other week. I should remember this. I'm almost positive it's DK64. Right? Right? It's not like Jungle Beat or something, is it? Oh, it could be the softer wall. Oh, or could it be this? Aha!
There you go.
Oh, banana. Oh, it's Grant Kirkhope in Donkey Kong 64 saying it? That's funny.
Oh, it's like straight up him, his voice.
Yeah. He was at the con.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we'd seen him at MagFest before. I mean, I didn't say hi to him or anything, but
wasn't there like other people?
There were some various voice actors.
Is it the one guy that did our cameo was there.
He was there last year, Paul Eiding.
Oh,
you know, I ran into this guy. It was neat. See, he was so happy to see me because he didn't know I would be there for one, because I wasn't officially a guest. But I ran into this guy. This guy was. I didn't realize he was like coming up to see me last year, and I don't remember if like I walked away afterwards or what. But he was like, oh, I was about to say hi last year, and then I saw like Paul Eiding was right by your table, and then like I just like was like almost in tears because he was just I was like, oh yeah, I remember, because he was just like gushing like, oh my gosh, you were my childhood, like you were all these cartoon characters. Like I actually didn't know that he was like in like a bunch of cartoons. Like I just know him from like Metal Gear and Jade Empire, you know. But yeah, like this guy like knew him from all these cartoons, and he was just like, oh wow, like, you know, I just remember, you know, and Paul Eiding was, you know, very, very gracious to him. And so now he had his chance to talk to me because Paul Eiding wasn't there to take all the glory.
So I think yeah.
But no, like I think I don't know how it's no. Oh, Pauline was in these characters' clutches.
No way, you're the worst.
I think so, yeah. Yes. I didn't realize that RoboCop game came out also this past week.
Oh, does that have a physical?
Yeah. That's something I'll have to get a double case for. Save some space. Put both discs in one case.
It's a banana remote. Grumpy.
Yeah. But they all have the Kong last name. Yeah, there's a new RoboCop game from the same people who did Rogue City called Unfinished Business. Apparently, it's like RoboCop meets like the Dread movie, where he has to like get to the top of this high rise.
I mean,
Rogue City was really good, yeah.
I mean, them being called Kongs may not necessarily mean they're family, like,
Right. Yeah.
but because like that description said like, oh, or that thing about picking up the regular is like, oh, you have to have 3 chimps move the monkeys, but like does not apply to Kongs because they're strong.
Right.
Oh wow, it's kind of horrifying actually.
What?
The
Like you punch it?
like the whole like punched at it.
Yeah.
Oh, that stuck to it.
So it's kind of fun. Like
Oh, it's
these
gotten
boss
overall
battles.
smaller.
Yeah, I mean, it feels more like an action game right here, you know? Mm-hmm. I think it's kind of cool.
I'm unclear why did Grumpy Kong turn into that thing? Why wasn't I fighting Grumpy Kong and I fought that weird thing?
I think he was controlling it somehow. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
I must have missed something in the cutscene. Ooh, a 5 banana.
I like that it doesn't give you it right away. It always drops down. Like the next level.
Well, that's really silly. Oh, we got. Oh, I can get some britches.
Get some britches. Yeah, finally. And Pauline has.
Oh yeah.
Outfits too. Yeah. And you can get different ties.
Oh, a treasure tie. So I guess like are the vests for Pauline?
Yeah, she has like an outfit, and I don't really understand. Like, I think you can just get different colors of it, or how that. And you can also get different.
Oh, you can change your fur?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You trade fossils.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and increase your swim speed by 10%. As you destroy terrain. Oh, okay.
Oh, we got Smoke Monster.
All right.
Good to see you. Saying one thing I miss from Brazil are the fresh bananas.
Oh.
I bet. I mean, I love bananas. My kids don't like it. They say they make their mouths itch.
That's not how I'd describe it, but I mean, I feel like bananas can make me feel like slightly bloated. Like I don't want to eat a banana like too late.
Yeah, I mean, I only have bananas at breakfast, anyways. Get some standard britches, some red britches.
Well, she gets a hat. I didn't know she was going to get a hat. Looking good, kind of. I guess I can unlock, like, I think Pauline's like classic dress or something with the amiibo.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Elevator.
Yeah, that's you use that to go backward. But I think there's a level, a teeny level that's like at the very beginning after you hit the bottom. That I want you to play. If it's where I remember it being.
Once I jump down here.
Yeah.
Oh, here's Grumpy Kong.
I think it's right down here after you get to the bottom, but I'm exactly. I thought it was there because I remember seeing it and thinking, oh, I bet I could make it here during a stream.
This is like going underground, Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Press down, enter photo mode. Oh, this looks pretty.
Yeah. It's a hilltop. Yeah, I like this place. And it's not really a proper level. It's just like a wide open expanse. It's not going to be here. I feel like it's inside of a cave. Oh, well.
Oh, well.
Those 5 bananas. Well, I don't know. There's a little tunnel there. Maybe it's through there.
Bananergy level 1. Bonanzas will last 30% longer. Reduce the amount of time you must hold L and R to activate Bonanza. Well, that sounds like the last thing I'll want to do. Doesn't sound that necessary. Oh, bananas, but the number of bananas is represented by Donkey Kong's stomach.
What?
Like, isn't that like a stomach that the 38 is in?
I guess so. I didn't really even make that connection at all. But yes, I mean, that's definitely what it is. That's funny.
And, you know, another thing that this gets right that the Retro Studios games don't in regard to the roll is it's like it doesn't go on forever. And like, I don't know,
Keep it going in those.
Well, you can't keep it going under some circumstances and Returns and Tropical Freeze. I don't know. It feels weird to me. Although I guess you can do that in Ukulele and the Impossible Layer as well.
I thought it only kept on going if you.
I think you have to be partnered up, maybe.
If enemies.
Well, yeah, I mean that's part of the appeal is if you like keep rolling through, if you keep rolling through enemies to like kind of like boost the chain, right?
Right. Yeah.
But I think you have to have like a partner character, and I don't know about Returns, but in Tropical Freeze, I'm pretty sure it just kind of keeps cumulatively going, which I don't know. It just feels more satisfying when you roll through the enemy. I'm actually not sure what happens if you roll through an enemy in this. I haven't actually. Now these like eyeballs on these like gym things, like that's very rare, but not necessarily like Donkey Kong rare, but it is like Banjo-Kazooie for sure.
Maybe it's that one right there. Those, around there. See what
we dive in without fear.
No,
if this tape weren't here.
Yeah, see if maybe that's it.
Crocoid?
No, that's not it. Darn it.
Oh, this is like Mario 2.
Oh yeah. Use A. You can just use A without even jumping. And same with X. It's like attack upwards.
Right. Oh. Yeah, I was screwing up at the beginning there.
My eyes are dry tonight for some reason. You know, if they've been working on this, I wonder how long they were working on it. Since like immediately after Odyssey, you think?
I mean, that
A
would
long
be
time.
well. I mean, they worked on Bowser's Fury.
Oh, okay.
Fractone Village.
I believe it's located after the tunnel from dropping. Okay, after the tunnel dropping from this layer.
Oh.
Okay, so it's not to like the next level, then I guess.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we're thinking of the same one. I just thought it'd be a fun thing for him to see on stream, but it's not gonna happen, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, I probably like wasted a lot of time in some areas.
No, I mean you did exactly what I did. Where
Yeah.
you just kind of get into it, right?
Yeah,
It's
just messing with stuff.
What can I find? And that's that's the thing I like about this so much is it just kind of throws you into it and you can just do what you want to do
Yeah.
and just explore and see what you find. Yeah, there's no wrong way to play.
Right. Yeah, which I mean, it's interesting. Nintendo seems to be like kind of making that a bit of a philosophy now, like with
Yeah.
Tears of the Kingdom, like this, you know, just very free form play style, right?
Yeah. I mean, I saw it mentioned recently about how, you know, like that's like what Miyamoto always envisioned.
Right. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Now, like as he's probably winding down his time.
Yeah, like it's like finally, like yeah, it's
It
interesting.
achieved what he always wanted it to achieve, and he
Yeah.
can probably he can rest well knowing that his life mission of what he wanted video games to be like has been achieved.
Well, is that gonna do it?
Yeah, I think that'll do it. I guess that level's a little bit late. Oh well.
Well,
Anyways, thanks everybody who donated and everybody who hung around to watch play Donkey Kong Bonanza. I hope everyone has a great week.
yup. Good night.
Stay safe, stay healthy,
We'll see you next time.
take care. Good night.